My name's Lucas. You know me by Hold the Door on Discord. Did a do it your report on FreeLoaderz for the Smart Contract Audit Token, or SCAT DAO, and it was my first time doing it. And it was fantastic. So I'm excited here to talk about it.
So, what score did they get, and what was it that this month?
Yeah, we did. It was the do-it-yourself research kind of contest that was put on this month. Some of the members that were in the Discord, I don't know how many members, 8 of us, or 8 reports were done regarding different projects on Cardano, and we picked one that we found interesting. I found FreeLoaderz to be a fantastic, really interesting project, and did the report, and it really, you know, you hear about do your own research, but I mean, I hadn't actually gone in and spent the few hours to actually do the research and spend the time. So it was fantastic. It was kind of a motivator to get that done. FreeLoaderz, from their website, it's a coalition of Cardano stake pools offering an API to access their relay servers to help improve the overall transaction speed of Cardano, while users can port their wallets through their relays to increase the transaction speed. They're kind of classified as like a DAO, infrastructure and improvement for the network. They're a real project. They have real Twitter followers, real Discord members. They're developers. They're a bunch of programmers, right? So they're not really active on Twitter, but they also promote a whole bunch of stake pool operators that are part of the FreeLoaderz kind of coalition, and they're also active on Twitter. Their Discord, there's 900 members in there. It's a developer Discord, so it's not like hanging out in Hosky where it's just memes all over the place. Some of them are doxed and some of them are undoxed. I mean, I think that's kind of typical in the crypto space. The one of them, Chris, he's a business manager. He has a LinkedIn that you can go to, veteran in IT experience. He has a whole list of places. Some of the other folks also have some LinkedIn. Some of the there's 15 core contributors that kind of started FreeLoaderz. A lot of them are stake pool operators. Now their actual identities you don't know who the person is behind the stake pool, but the stake pool is operating. It has ADA stake to it. It's operating functionally, and they're participating. So in that sense, they all have the experience to run it. And one of the greatest, when I was doing this research, I asked one of the guys, like, hey, can any stake pool out? Can anyone be a stake pool operator? And he told me flat out, I was like, yeah, but not everyone knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
These guys know they know what they're doing. We talked about the team, and they put out a really good white paper. It was kind of broke up into 3 ones. They have their white paper. It was about 17 pages long, and then they have a DAO handbook, and then a supplemental, a DAO constitution that talks about how their DAO works. All really well written. These are technical guys, and they talk about the tokenomics in the white paper. And I really good about the tokenomics. It's 500 million, tokens that were kind of minted. 3% was allocated for the 15 core contributors out of that 500 million. And that has a vesting period that's in the white paper and everything. 2.5% or 2% goes straight to the public, like through Discord or bounties and being part. And then the rest of it goes to like a treasury and runout. So really good token allocation, I thought, although they do have like 78% in the treasury, so they're kind of extending themselves for the long run. And then it's all DAO stuff. The token is just the government's token for the DAO for voting purposes, and all the projects, all those fees are just paid in general ADA.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that separation as far as the token goes. So which I also thought was interesting, where it really is just a governance token, and they explicitly say any value that's put onto it is based off the market. It is strictly just there to govern the DAO. They're not doing an ISPO traditionally. They're calling it's a promotional stake pool offering.
I see that.
Well, they want people to be involved in their DAO. They want people to have these tokens. They want it to be as fair as possible, so they don't want someone with 5,000 ADA to get more chance besides someone who maybe only has, 500 ADA.
Yeah.
So they're trying to make it as fair as possible. My final thoughts, they're trying to make Cardano better with just stake pools that are already operating on it. They're in their second phase of kind of their testing, or is just scalability. And according to them, right now they have a node that's running, just a relay node that's on a stake pool, 1,000 transactions per day. And they want to scale that up to 2,500 relays. And my math tells me that just in test phase, that's 65 million transactions that could be gone through these just relay nodes on these 20 specific stake pools. So it could really help the whole chain. So really fantastic program. And that was great that the tool, the do-it-yourself tool, do your own research tool was, I'm looking forward to doing my next one. So.
Great. So you found a lot of value in it. Appreciate you talking about it on here.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, and I'll see you guys around.